Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Welcome, one and all. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, what am I missing? Just need to put that there. Yes. Okay. Is that it? I think so. All right. Let me bring my slides up and we can get started. Okay. God, I'm so glad these slides are working now. Remember when they weren't working? That was a lot of work. Okay, that's not the one. That's the one. Yes, that's it right there. That's the ticket. Okay. And let me see who was here first. Rodney Jackson, thank you so much for being here first, and thanks for watching Royal Sussex. Lydia Washington. uh, I hope so. Yeah, yeah, I think I'm okay. And let me see. What name did they give? Let me see. What name did they give the new baby girl? What baby girl? Let me see here. Okay. Well, I'll say hi to everyone as I go along. Like Compton Cali Gal, Mary H., Carol Lunn, Maurice Brown, Jeannie Rock Bailey, Gwen Mills, Sonia Johnson. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Do you have like the pinched nerve in the vertebrae or something like that? Remember, I went for those steroid shots. That helped me out a whole lot. Oh, I remember that. They went all the way across my shoulders with those, like up my neck and down the other side and across my shoulders with those steroid shots. And oh, it was a relief. I felt so much better. But I haven't had to do that in a while, so I'm happy about that. Well, I hope you feel better. And the sooner the better. Okay. Yes, prayers for healing. Definitely prayers for healing. Okay. Well, let's get on with it, shall we? Game of Thrones. You know, I haven't used that title ever. Have made over 2,000 videos. And believe me when I tell you this, over 2,000 of those are not shorts. I've only have a handful of those short videos, but 2,000 videos. Do you guys know that? 2,000 live and pre-recorded, but 2,000 videos. And I've never used Game of Thrones. And technically, I'm really not using it, just on the thumbnail, but not the title itself. But it was just messy. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know what it is, but when I tell you it hurts like a 12 out of 10, my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. I couldn't turn, excuse me, I couldn't turn my head when I was going through my pain. It really hurt just to turn my head. Um, so yeah, well, I hope you feel better. All right, let's get on with it. So, Separate homes, separate lives, worlds apart. Worlds apart. Well, let me tell you, body language experts claim Wills and Kate are on different paths. They're on different paths. And of course, um, the mainstream, you know, Royal Rhoda type of people, they wouldn't dare because they're bought and paid for. However, someone um, did say that. And as far as I'm concerned, they're a royal expert. And it's true, they are on a different path. Kate, look at her face. Now, that is a photo that did not make the magazines. They made sure that all of the magazines and the newspaper photos are absolutely glowing. Not these, of course. These are very different. Um, this is the real Kate and William. You know how they say, will the real so and so fill in the blank, please stand up? Well, that's the real Kate and William right there with that sourpuss, the very solemn look that they have on their faces. Um, it's a look that says, let's just get on with it so we can go our separate ways. And right here on the right side, that's another one that did not, that one came directly from, the sources. That one did not run in the typical newspapers or, you know, but take a look on the left side. Is it me? Or does it seem like, oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say. She looks like she's been crying. And I'm not wishing anything bad on anybody, but I am wishing for her everything that she wished for Meghan, right? But if I didn't know better, I would think somebody was in tears. Also, it was pointed out that there were no waves. There was no waving. Kate does not wave from the carriage. I know she waved on her wedding day, but definitely no waving. I'm going to just guess that William told her not to do it. I'm going to just guess that William told her not to do it because Queen Elizabeth did not do it. And Godzilla, the Queen Consort, does not do it. So the future Queen Consort, I have a feeling that they told her that that would be undignified and just don't do it. But you guys, it was this time last year that it seemed like the pressure of perfection, the um, shall we say the Stepford wife syndrome was in full bloom, and she looked absolutely miserable. She looked a wreck. As a matter of fact, I'm going to share that with you right now. I'm going to share that with you. Okay. Crown Princess. Uh-huh. Victoria. No, not that one. Not like that. Okay. Give me just a second. I'm going to share that with you right now. It was when I knew things were pretty dire. Okay. Oh no, I don't need that. Okay. Got it. All right, where is she? Where is she? Crown Princess Victoria. Do you know the photo that I'm talking about? Um, ooh, this is not exactly the one, but as you know, the people of Sweden, was it? They they were really upset with Kate because you remember the way they kept them waiting? Do you guys remember that? Okay. Okay, let me do this. There you go, right there. Embarrassing moment goes viral when Kate meets Victoria. That was when Kate seemed to careless, well, Kate and William, but the people of Sweden, they seem to blame um, Kate for it. But Kate had her back to Victoria, and she and William were chatting away. And anyway, the people back in Victoria's home, they just did not like the way she was being treated. They did not like it one bit. And so, yeah, that became a viral moment. But listen, I'm going to share that photo with you. I'm going to do it right now because it is very, very germane. Let me see. Doria. Okay. All right. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh man, I just had it. Just had it. Okay, okay. Ah, all right. Okay, so I do this. Then I do that. Ah, there it is right there. All right, I got it. I got it. Okay. Now I move that there. Oh, I wonder if I could do that. Let me see. Oh, that did work. Okay, got it. That's even simpler. Look at that. Look, 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 look. Victoria is pissed, and Kate looks like she's in a daze. She looks like she's over medicated, doesn't she? And look at how glassy her eyes are. That one right there. That one right there. Um, Let me see. Take that out the way there so I can see what it says. Notice nothing, looking around awkwardly, standing in line. Notice nothing, looking around awkwardly and standing in line. They, um, I don't know why they only blame Kate for that because William was also talking, but maybe they, I don't know what was happening. But anyway, by the time Victoria, Crown Princess Victoria, and her future consort got home, I mean, she's literally going to be the next ruler after her father died. She's going to take the throne, and she and her husband were being crapped on by Will and Kate, but they blamed Kate for it. So I don't know exactly why Kate got the worst end of it, but you can see she looks a mess. And it is a whole year later, and she's no better off. And it's not because of surgery, it's not because of the phantom cancer treatment. It is the ancestors. That's what it is. It is the ancestors. The ancestors are doing what the ancestors do. That's what's happening. Leg says, when digging a grave for others, dig one for yourself. Here, here. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Legs. And Gwen Mills, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you for being here tonight on Royal Sussex. Yep. dig one for yourself. Uh-oh. Meghan left so that's the senior royals, so that the senior royals can enjoy the front pages and headlines, but doesn't seems like they are enjoying them. Misery became them. Misery became them. Yes. Isn't that right? Harry and Meghan, they left so that these two could have all the headlines. And it's amazing how, as of not Spare, but the death knell really was Endgame. After Endgame, it seemed like they have never been the same since. Never been the same since. They were struggling before Endgame. But after Endgame, it has been one disaster after another. Serves them well, though. Hey, Sussex Team Warrior. Shirley Holland, thank you so much. Now, here's those front pages. Is Kate to be back? There we go with that again. Remember, they did the same thing when she went to Troop in the Colors. And of course, over here, Posh Royal Affair. Now, I want you to study these front pages and tell me who's missing from the front page. Is Kate to be back? Posh Royal Affair, right? Now, remember, the Emir of Qatar and his wife, they were being welcomed with a state visit to the UK. And let's try a couple of more front pages right here. Let me see. Kate back on state duty. Okay, that's kind of small. And then right here, Kate state visit welcomes as Camilla fights off pneumonia. So who's missing? Somebody's missing. Yes, it's not a Keening year. Where is Camilla? Where is Camilla? Where's Charles? Where's Willie? Charles, William, and Camilla are totally absent from these newspapers. You see there? Totally absent. They even put David Beckham, but no Charles, no Camilla, and no William. But remember, it's Kate to be back. Ingrid Soers, thank you so much for being here. And then, of course, take a look there on the left side. Princess of Wales returns to official duty after cancer treatment as she joins Prince William in ceremonial welcome for Emir of Qatar state visit, but Queen Camilla misses occasion for health reasons. Camilla, as they announced yesterday, decided to miss this part of the ceremony because she didn't want to be in the cold and the draft. Well, they said, do not assume that that means that anything is wrong. It's just that she had a touch of pneumonia, a viral pneumonia, and that the treatment plan has not changed, but they just didn't want her out there. Now, if you take a look on the right side, it looks like Kate is doing a little goose step, right? Uh-oh, my goodness. I did not have that one ready, but give me a second. I will. It will only take a second to get that one together. Oh boy, but does it look awkward? And it is quite awkward, and I will demonstrate in short time. I will. The level of awkward. The level of awkward. Okay, so there's that. And then I need to do this one. Oh, actually, oh, that works like that. Okay, that works. And coming up, you guys, coming up. So, I think that Kate was overly ambitious to return to any type of duty, to um, be a part of it all, right? However, however, okay. Uh-oh. Did that work out? No, it didn't. Okay, let me try this then. Oh, wait, that did not work out, did it? Uh, oh yeah, I think I can do the other one. All right, all right, all right. No, I don't like that one. Let me see. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Ah, that works. That works. Now tell me, who is she doing a curtsy to? Who is that curtsy for? Can you tell me that? Who is this curtsy for? Is she doing a curtsy to the Maxi Code? Is she doing a curtsy to the state Bentley that just went past? What is that curtsy for? It seemed like that should have happened down on the ground, not up, you know what I'm saying? Or something. Or wait until you're face to face or something. But this girl is not doing well, y'all. She is not doing well. See what I mean? Everybody has her back to her, and Kate's like, let me do it. Let me do a curtsy. Oh, you think so? You think so? You think something is oh, she's doing a curtsy to the woman's butt? I don't know. That I just thought that was very strange. I thought that was very, very strange. It's kind of awkward for no reason. And then it looks like William is like maybe scolding her a bit. Did you see that? It seems like he's kind of scolding her or something. I don't know, you guys. What is he saying to her? This should be a matter of routine at this point. Yes, exactly. I thought that was strange too. Um, well, anyway, take a look there. Queen Camilla reveals she missed a string of engagements because she had pneumonia and is still suffering from side effects, including fatigue. And in spite of all of that, guess what? Camilla was not on any front page. Only Kate was on the front page. Kate and David Beckham. No Camilla on the front page. So while they were out doing their little review of the troops and everything, Camilla took another vehicle over to Buckingham Palace. So she missed the outdoor stuff, but she was there. She was out there. As a matter of fact, she was at the luncheon. Yeah, there she goes making that face again, too. You see that? There she is looking at the camera. How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the scraggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? She looks like she comes straight from hell. I think that's the way that song goes. She looks like she's straight from hell. Let's see. She's all over the place. They are doing to her what they did to Meghan, driving her crazy. Oh, Sean, you got a good point there. She don't know right from left at this time. Abuse. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. You know what? I did not think of that, but thank you very much, Sean. I did not think of that, but that's exactly what it looks like. Like they have totally undermined her confidence and thrown her so far off of her game that she doesn't know her right foot from her left. Wow, that is brilliant. Thank you so much for that. And thank you for the super chat. Wow, I did not think of that. Let me see that again. Yeah, and William's like, what? What? Okay. Okay. I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah, it does look a bit strange. Okay. And of course, Queen Camilla reveals blah, 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 blah. There she is with that mischievous look again. There she is facing the camera. The only thing I can figure out is this an audience of one? I don't think that this could be aimed toward the Sussexes. But who is this for? Why all of a sudden has Camilla become like a spectator in her own saga? I don't get it. What is it about that woman? That woman. Oh my God. I screamed when I saw the Lady Sussex, the way she kept saying that and playing that music. Oh my God, that was so funny. Lex says, did William flip that hand to say, come on, impatient? You know, one more time, one more time. Oh, and you know, the thing is, oh, by the way, thank you so much, Lex. The thing is, whatever he said, I wonder, I do wonder if other people hear what appears to be some type of a critique. I wonder if other people hear that. You know, is he saying something? You know how he used to be so snarky with Harry, how he would say certain things to Harry that, you know, as far as I'm concerned, were absolutely inappropriate. I am wondering if, you know, if he says, I don't want to say abusive things. Okay, if he says anything that would be, I don't know, misconstrued as abusive, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. It really is hard to say. Um, mm, it does have that appearance though. Yeah. Okay. 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 Let me. I got one more. I got one more. Now this one is a little bit more. Let me make sure this is the right one. Okay. Ooh, you guys, wait till you see this one. Wait till you see this one. Wait, 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 wait. It gets better. It gets better. I promise you. It gets better. It gets better. Let me just do a little crop on it. Actually, I don't think I need to do anything to it. Yeah, I think it's good just like that. I think it's good just like that. Okay. All right. Let me give it a run through so I can make sure. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. All right. I'll tell you what, let me move that over just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. All right. And I think we're good. Yes, that works. That works. Done. All right. Okay, it's coming up, you guys. It's coming up, I promise. I literally grabbed these just as I was coming on. All right. So I do this and this. Same situation, but watch his hand. You see that? Did you see that? One more time. Don't touch me. One more time. Oh, let me do it again. Wow. Wow. How about that? How about that? What do you all think? Was that a brush off? And by the way, thank you to the squatties that identified this rather awkward move. Okay. Was it something she said before the event started? Who knows? Who knows? Only the what do you call it? Only Godzilla knows. She has been up to no good, you guys. She has been up to no good. Yeah, right? Oh, you guys, it was a juicy afternoon. And then wait a minute. Is Kate looking at the camera now? Is Kate looking at the camera? Because y'all know they expanded her role today. She still wasn't allowed to go to dinner, but they expanded her role. I don't think she's looking directly at the camera. I don't. But it almost seems as though she is. Almost, but not quite. I don't think so. And wait a minute. Wait. Who is that William's new equerry? Is that William's new beard back there? Not the one with the braid, but the one in the gray coat. Or is the one with the gold braid, is that William's new equerry? Oh my goodness. No wonder she said, "Don't touch me." Well, leave it to William to keep some eye candy around. Maybe if she's nice, he'll share. Oh my goodness. RS, RS, I know you're watching right now. Thank you so much for the PayPal, and and thank you for the constant support. You have been very supportive of the Royal Sussex, and it is greatly, greatly appreciated. So thank you very much. Let me see if I can find if there's a message that goes with that. Uh, is there a message? Okay. Okay, at least I don't think there is. If there is, I don't see it, but sometimes I always have trouble finding those things, but I don't think there is. But thank you very much. Thank you as always. All right. Okay, just saw that come up. All right. Let's see. Baron, there's no way if I was Kate, glad I'm not, I would not live that miserable. Yeah. Guys, I like a lot of you all said, there's no way that I'm ever going to be sorry for her. But, well, you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. Looks very, very interesting. Okay, let's continue then. Oh, one other thing I wanted to point out. Now, you guys, I don't want you to think that I'm just nitpicking, but have you all noticed that, okay, the typical person, when your hands are at your side, your thumb seems to point more forward and your pinky seems to appear more to the rear. Now, do y'all know what I'm getting at right now? Because I can't help but notice there's one member of the royal family where it seems like their thumbnail is constantly touching their thigh, right? Instead of pointing, angling forward, it always seems to go into the thigh. Seriously, I have noticed that. It is very Wendy Williams. How you doing? It looks very, very Wendy Williams. But I think this is something that just evolved. I think it just evolved. I have always noticed that. And then people used to say, oh, she's doing that. Because I mentioned it before. And y'all was like, oh, it's because she wants to show off her ring. Uh-uh. She does that because that's the way it is. Both hands. That's the way it is. Yep. That is the way. Oh, yes, yes. I know exactly what you're talking about. I told you I was here to gossip tonight. I know exactly what you're talking about. So she has a case of DeSantis. Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I am picking up what you're putting down. As a matter of fact, I just so happen to have a DeSantis handy, and we are going to review it together. Let me see. Oh, you all are so messy. Why are you all so messy? Why are you all so messy? Let me see. Am I spelling that right? Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Let me straighten this out. Because I know I have it. I have to go to let me see, Rick DeSantis. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was spelling his last name wrong. That's why I couldn't find it. So, for the sake of shade and all this shady, I cannot believe we're doing this. I cannot believe we're doing this. Okay, let me find a good one. Uh, okay, okay, I got it. I got it. Yes, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Uh-huh. As a matter of fact, if you look to the corner to the right, you can see that. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It is a case of DeSantis syndrome. Oh, that is terrible. I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. It is very DeSantis. I meant to say disturbing, but instead DeSantis, which is the new disturbing. Yep. Okay. I just, if you look at some of those old photos, you'll see that has been something that has been going on for quite some time. And I was too polite to point it out. Uh, yeah, and legs, last year when she switched, her dress was longer. Her dress was longer when she made that switch last year. I promise you, her dress was longer. I believe it was longer. I believe not only did she switch last year, but she also, yeah, if you're talking about the red, right? Because the red, I believe, wait, the red, she did have on stilettos. But when they were inside looking at those tables, like they at the flea market or the car boot sale, it seemed as though her red dress was longer all of a sudden. Somebody is hungry for attention. I really do believe that she got punished when she stepped out of the state Bentley looking like a pack of raw chicken. I really do believe she got punished for that. Uh-oh. I got to get DeSantis off of here. There we go. Now, anybody can be replaced. Y'all know that, don't you? Anybody can be replaced. Nobody is above replacement. It just so happens that Kate is dressing up in the national colors of Qatar, right? Which is very typical for the royals to dress up in national colors like that. The flag of Qatar, which is like maroon and white. Very clever of her. Very clever. The problem is, though, by doing that, she actually looks like a flight attendant for the flag carrier of Qatar. I wonder how many times had the emir inadvertently turned to Kate and asked if he could have another cocktail. If he could have some peanuts. Wait, may I have a pillow, please? Yeah, a pillow and a blanket, if you don't mind, and some of those hand wipes. That is wild. That is absolutely wild. She literally showed up dressed like the flight attendant that brought them over there. And listen, you guys, it wouldn't be me if I didn't do a little demonstration. When I say anyone can be replaced, anyone can be replaced. Okay? Anyone can be replaced. The flight attendant that brought them over there may very well be the next queen consort. See that? Like that? Did that myself. Anyone can be replaced. Nobody is above reproach. Ha, ha. How you like that? But I have to say, I should not be surprised that Kate Middleton once again showed up like she works for an airline. You know, she does that a lot. She does that a lot. By the way, you guys, even though I'm being shady, let me just say this. I love that coat that Kate is wearing. I love that coat. That coat is beautiful. All the shade in the world, I have to say that that coat is stunning. I mean, take a look at it. No shade. That is a stunning coat. I love the lapels, the way that is nice. That is about as nice as I've seen her look in quite some time. Maybe she should have thought of something like that when the president of South Korea showed up. Was that a flag color she wore for South Korea? Shocking red. I wonder if that was the flag of South Korea. Shocking red. But no, seriously, she looks lovely. I need her to tilt them hands a little bit, but she looks okay. But remember, any of us can be replaced, even content creators. Now, that being said, I really do think that it's no accident that Kate constantly shows up looking like a flight attendant. And why is that? Her mama. Her mama had been flogging drinks up and down the aisle of a 747 for years. For years. As a matter of fact, there are so many little hidden spaces around the Middleton household. If you know exactly where to look, you can find a motherload of cocktail bottles, empty, of course. Empty, of course, but they're there. I bet you every little crawl space, every little hollow inside of the Middleton household, there are empty bottles of cocktails from British Airways. But yeah, that's her mama walking up and down the aisle of the 747. Peanuts, cocktails, pillows, blankets. Yep. So that's why she keeps doing that. Force a habit. She could easily walk on that plane and go back to Qatar, swapping identities with this flight attendant. And aside from the fact that it seems like the flight attendant aged overnight, I don't think they would notice. I really don't think they would notice. Oh, let me see. Nobody turns out a maxi coat like Miss Edward, Princess of Edinburgh. Here, here, Sean. Hey, you know what, Sean? You know what? I don't know why we are so in sync with each other, but um, it's coming up. Trust me. Why the Queen Camilla and Kate Middleton have a tense relationship. By the way, thank you so much for the super chat. Why they have a tense relationship? It's hard to say. It's hard to say, but I think it was on full display today. It was on full display. As we know, Camilla can throw a look, and I mean she can throw a look. It seems as though she's been sizing up poor George for a long time now. And of course, you know she was trying to give Meghan the evil eye. She's trying to pretend like she's coughing. And you know, poor Camilla used to smoke like 10 packs of cigarettes a day. Poor thing probably got black lung disease like an old coal miner or something. But you know, when she coughs, so much tar and nicotine comes out is it almost gives you a buzz. But yeah, she has been sizing up and pulling strings in that whole family for a long time, a very long time. And she meant to, I don't know what she meant for Meghan, but you know what? She got the slip, and we'll never find out. Kate is stuck. She really is stuck, and she's miserable. Now, I've shown this picture several times, and I'm showing it to you again. Kate loves wearing that electric blue color, and Camilla never seemed interested in wearing that electric blue until she became the queen consort. And now that she's the queen consort, she won't stop wearing it. Now, a hand on the shoulder and the other sign that might be missed by the untrained eye, but point to Kate's recovery. Now, I think when she's saying recovery, maybe she's talking about 12 steps. No, maybe she's talking about that emergency curtsy. I don't know. But if she's talking about the untrained eye, well, let's train our eye on this. Huh? Let's train our eye on this. Because I think we see everything for what it is. It just seems to me like Kate was a bit startled. She pulled away. It looks like she pulled away to me. So maybe my eye ain't trained. Maybe my eye ain't trained. But to me, it seemed like she pulled away. So why is she sitting there like she's in a Lamaze class? Rebecca English looks like she's in her Lamaze class. Where is her Lamaze partner? Shouldn't she have a partner sitting there with her? Like someone behind her and, I don't know, caressing her shoulders or something? I'm just asking for a friend. Now, oh, you know what? That picture is a little bit out of order. This should have been, yeah, this should have been here. But there you go. I was speaking about Kate with her electric blue and how Camilla seems to have stolen her thunder. That is Kate's signature color, one of her signature colors. She loves wearing that, and Camilla seems to have hijacked it. Lex says, Grimace doesn't know what to do. Yes, if she's not holding a French fry in one hand and a Grimace milkshake in the other, no, she don't know what to do. Thank you, Legs. Yeah, she's usually gesturing with a McDonald's French fry. You see what I mean? She's usually gesturing with a McDonald's French fry or maybe a cheeseburger or something like that. But because her hands are empty, she don't know what to do with them. So, yeah, it's all logical when you think about it. It's all very logical. Now, as Sean said earlier, nobody can wear a maxi like Edwina. And when Edwina finds out that they have a double-breasted maxi, ooh, she is going to go get that credit card, charge it, and she gonna charge it. Charge it. Yep. When Edwina finds out that there's a maxi coat and she ain't got one, y'all better look out. Do not get between Edwina and the maxi coat. Yep. Do not get between Edwina and the maxi coat. And you know what? Is it like a tradition that the maxi should have a red lining? You see there? He's really going to be jealous because look at how she has that red showing up. See that? Because he likes that red. See, it makes his leg look nice and muscular and succulent. So, yeah, I think that Eddie is going to be a little jealous about that maxi coat. Didn't know they had double breasted, did you? But they do. They do. Oh, yes. I saw that. See, me and Sean are on the same wavelength. I saw that and I'm just like, uh, yeah. I feel like somebody, and maybe that's why Edwina wasn't there, because she couldn't wear her maxi coat. It would have been considered a breach of protocol or something, so she couldn't wear her maxi coat. But I don't know, you guys. I I think my loyalty goes to Edwina. I'm gonna say that Edwina rocks the maxi coat better than the Emir's wife. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because I think Edwina is a little more flirtatious. See how she presents that thigh? She's showing you some thigh and calf muscle and some stirrup pants for some disturbing reason. So I'm going to have to say, if I had to choose between the two, I'm going to give the Amir's wife a 10 for the overall look, right? Her hair, makeup, everything. But I'm going to have to give Edwina a 10 for the maxi coat. So when it comes to, who wore it best, I'm going to say Edwina, because Edwina is just flirty enough. Now, finally, they got rid of Kate. They sent Kate back to her mama's house or something. But you see that? Finally, Camilla and Charles are on the front page, but only one paper. Only one paper. Because if you look at the Daily Mail, that pesky, bootlicking, um, what's his name? David Beckham and Posh. Where did these two come from? They crash every party. And mind you, showbiz royalty Beckham's attend King's banquet. They were surprise guests. I don't think anybody knew they were coming except for William and Charles, probably. Because David Beckham, I don't know what he does for Charles and William that he gets invited to everything, but I don't even think I want to know. I don't even think I want to know. Everyone was at the banquet except Kate. Ladies all went. No, BD, you're just mean. You are just mean. I didn't know how mean you were. I didn't even notice that till you just said it. Even though it's in the title, I didn't even notice that. I didn't know how mean you were. Wow. You know what? I think I'm being a bad influence. I am a really bad influence, and I do apologize. But yeah, I think I'm a bit cruel. Yeah. Yeah. You all, please don't be like me. Don't be like me. But yes, everybody's there and wearing their tiaras except for Kate. And I think I'm loving what the Amir's wife is wearing. That is elegant. That is very beautiful. And she's dressed up in the national color. So yeah, that's really nice. She probably would have clashed with Kitty. So it's a good thing Kitty went home. Everyone's at the banquet except Kate. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Everyone's at the banquet except for Kate. Ladies are all wearing tiaras. Ooh, that is just so shady and funny. I love it. I love it. Oh. Posh knights in shining armor. Get it? Posh knight in shining armor. David Beckham beams with pride as he gently guided wife Victoria through the King's Buckingham Palace banquet. So are there invites a sign he's finally back on the path to knighthood he craves? You guys, I would be so embarrassed if I was him. He has absolutely no dignity. None. I used to think that he was together. I used to think that he had some kind of self respect and dignity. Is his father still alive? Because if his dad is still alive, he should not be carrying on like this while his parents are alive. He just shouldn't. It's disgraceful. Like, take a look there on the right side. Golden Crawls. How shameless David Beckham groveled to the Queen in desperate bid to get a knighthood and said he was a new Audrey Hepburn on Instagram. Are you serious? Are you serious? This is just pathetic. It's so sad. He has absolutely no self respect. None. None. No self respect. He is literally groveling, licking the boots of every Windsor in that household, and still he's not a knight. He is so desperate for it. The thing is, when you want something that bad, at a certain point, you have to just let it go. And if it's yours, it's going to come to you. How pathetic. See that? David Beckham arrives at the start of the queue at 2 a.m. and takes him 12 hours to pay his respects to the Queen at Westminster Abbey. And why did he take so long? Because he wanted to be just like the everyday man and stand in line. They even offered to let him jump the queue. He refused. Now I give him points for that, but we know why he's there. We know why he's there. He wants that knighthood. He wants that validation so desperately. And it took Dan Wooten to call him out. Dan Wooten, the grotesque spectacle of the 15 million Vogue wedding for Brooklyn Beckham, a vapid offspring who struggles to make a bacon sandwich on TV in the middle of the cost of living crisis, is everything wrong with modern celebrity. I wonder if he got that same kind of energy for the royal family. Brooklyn Beckham isn't a celebrity chef. The bloke struggled to prepare a bacon sandwich during a mortifying segment of NBC Today Show. Well, what about when Kate butchered that pancake? You can't even call it a pancake. It looked more like some kind of caulking or something, but it didn't look like a pancake. Well, I tell you, we pick and choose who we tear down, don't we? Speaking of torn down, uh, Thomas Kingston. Thomas Kingston, wherefore art thou? Thomas Kingston. The fact that he took his life at home, at the home of his beloved parents, suggests the decision was a result of a sudden impulse, Windsor said. Now, this is his widow speaking about his situation. Windsor wept at the time during the hearing for the inquest into her husband's death though his death is not considered suspicious, an inquest is a common practice in the United Kingdom for those who die under unnatural circumstances. Windsor testified that her husband's actions were likely provoked by an adverse reaction to psychiatric medication. Really? Okay. Okay. You heard it from her. At least that's what they say. Wouldn't it be something if we found out that she never said that and that they, you know, did like they know how they do those fake statements from Harry and William, and Harry don't know nothing about it? Wouldn't it just send shivers down your spine if you found out, that the same thing applies with this statement? But no, they said it was in a court, and I guess there were people that witnessed it, but seems kind of creepy to me. She doesn't struggle with the events at all. She just accepts what they say. Oh, well, making one for my baby and one more for the road. I guess that's all there is to it. And that is the next king. That is the next king. And whatever's in his past, or Kate's past, or whose ever past, I guess we'll never know it. That past has been buried. It has gone into the soil, not to be seen or heard from again. So whether it's AI Willie or a very expressive Willie, there's just something about him that is very frightening. Just cannot put my finger on it. But I will remind you that for no reason whatsoever, without provocation, 4 of the usual suspects in the Royal Rota told us something we never asked them in the first place. They made it abundantly clear that William's absence had nothing to do with the death of Thomas Kingston. The thing is, nobody asked them. They volunteered this information, which will always be very suspicious. This is why we do screenshots, because if you don't, you may have trouble establishing this again. Okay? You may have trouble. Looks very suspect. William's absence from memorial for his godfather, King Constantine, was not connected to Thomas Kingston's death. And they're so sure of it that it took Oliver Price, Mark Dewell, Ian Stone, or was it Ian Stone, Rory Tingle, and Arthur Parashar. It looked like it took 5 reporters to write that article. And likewise, Lady Gabriella says her husband Thomas made a sudden impulse decision to unalive himself because of his prescription medication. This time it looked like it only took 2 people to say it. Okay. All right. One of my favorite times is Ministry of Hacks. Ministry of Hacks. Wait, is this the right one? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Ministry of Hacks.
Friends, well, we found out yesterday that Kate Middleton is actually meaner than Scrooge, and that's some achievement. And yes, I know Scrooge is a fictional character, but even Scrooge managed to send the Cratchit family a turkey and some presents for the children. Kate has sent a charity a tree. And I'm not being mean, but if you just dissect this, a Christmas tree is one of the easiest things to obtain at this time of year. There's lots of them. You can get them from anywhere. And because there's lots of them, the cost of them is low. Why didn't Kate use her unlimited time, resources, and money to send the charity something they really need, something that needs skill or resources to acquire, something that would be useful for the disabled children, maybe something for next summer, a fully paid for, fully expensed day out to the seaside. I don't know, but there's so many options out there that would have been better than a tree. I just can't get my head around who advises these people. You don't send charities things that they can easily get themselves. You'd help them out with the hard things. How difficult is it? Comments are open. Let me know what you think. Morning, friends. Well, we found out yesterday that Kate Middleton is actually meaner than Scrooge, and that.
Okay, so there you have it. Kate Middleton gifted a Christmas tree. A Christmas tree. I don't know why that strikes me as odd. It seemed like you would buy a bulk order of trees to be collected by, say, the first 50 fortunate families. But no, Kate gives a tree. And I don't believe that's the tree there that she's decorating, because that tree is a little skimpy. But I tell you, I got a feeling that if Kate sent a tree, it probably didn't look like much. I'm pretty sure that that tree was the runt of the litter. How much you want to bet? In my imagination, in my twisted mind, I think the tree looked like this. The tree looked like something that came from the Charlie Brown. It looked like something from Charlie Brown's Christmas. Really, I bet you look just like a Charlie Brown Christmas. Whatever tree she sent probably didn't look like much. And I'm pretty sure that the children that were supposed to gather under that tree or take pictures or whatever are probably just as impressed as that young lady right there. And this young man right here. He doesn't look very impressed either. He looks very unimpressed, if you ask me. And this kid right here, he's like, that ain't no tree. Where the tree at? That tree's skinnier than Kate. That ain't no tree. That's Charlie Brown. And of course, this old soul right here, this reincarnated old man, has seen everything. And even he is unimpressed by this tree. Isn't he just adorable? He is the cutest little thing. But even he is unimpressed with this tree. And this little Benjamin Button has probably seen more trees than you could shake a stick at. And he is like, this ain't no tree. Matter of fact, he didn't even say anything. He just looking. He's sitting up there with his little sweet roll and just outdone. Well. In Vietnam, they have a waxwork. I repeat, in Vietnam, they have a waxwork. It's a house of wax. It's always interesting to see what they can do with the royal family. Now, they don't have a Harry and Meghan on display. They have the Queen. They have Willie and Kitty. Kitty looked like she just transitioned. Willie, I don't even think he had that much hair on his wedding day. I don't even think he had that much hair. That is way more hair than William had on his wedding day. Far more hair. You know what? You said that at just the right time. You said that at just the right time. The Queen looks like Helen Mirren. They literally used Helen Mirren Something got lost in translation. Something got lost in translation. They literally used Helen Mirren. Look at there. Now tell me Kate doesn't look like she just transitioned. Yeah, Kate looks like she's on hormones. The Queen looks like Helen Mirren. And for some reason, with that light, I think William looks like the actor Paul Lynde. Doesn't he look like Paul Lynde? He reminds me of the actor Paul Lynde, Uncle Arthur from Bewitched. Yeah, he reminds me, you know what? And that makes sense, doesn't it? Pulled pork sandwich and all. He reminds me of Uncle Arthur. I tell you, it's all coming together now, ain't it? You got Helen Mirren, Paul Lynde, and some poor queen that's in the process of transitioning. She's going to be unclockable. Wait, here you go. There you go. Uncle Arthur, Paul Lynde. And if you guys don't know who he is, that's okay. He's a actor that used to be on all the made for TV sitcoms and stuff like that. But yeah, wow, what a curious trio that is. I mean, look there. Look at there. She looks more Helen Mirren than she looks Lizzie QE2. Wow. They really messed that up, didn't they? They really messed that up. Oh well. Um, this is from none other than Cold War Steve. You guys remember Cold War Steve? He's the one who skillfully takes some photos and does a lot of cut and paste. And next thing you know, he's created a masterpiece as far as I'm concerned. And I guess what he's trying to say, if these people were not an accident of birth, had they not been born into the right families, so to speak, they would be like any other typical unemployed, um, low expectation family living off of benefits. Of course, they do live off of benefits, but they don't look like that. I'll say this much for them: those other people living on benefits look a little more polished than these people. It's cute though. You got Andrew, the sick old man, and of course Camilla's smoking a cigarette. Look at them shoes she got on. And then there's Willie Leaks, and of course Charles. Yeah, but I love this. This is like my new favorite thing. And this is another Cold War, Steve. How Britain went bonkers. The Brexit fiasco. And I do believe that's a Cold War Steve image. As you can see, the bus is like really sinking into the Thames. Hi, Helen. And lastly, and I do think this is last, yes, it is. In 1997, Princess Diana courageously walked through a minefield in Hombo, Angola. Today, the people of Hombo are living in a bustling, mine free community. This Giving Tuesday, follow in Princess Diana's footsteps by supporting landmine clearance. All donations today up to $25,000 will be doubled thanks to a generous Halo Trust ambassador. So your support will make double the impact. Um, make a difference this Giving Tuesday. Oh, wow. I wonder if that person, that anonymous person, I wonder if that is the Archwell Foundation that will double the money. That's interesting. Well, it is a bit late, unless you live on the West Coast. It's a bit late to make a donation to have it doubled, but oh well, sorry. But yeah, anyway, love you guys. Thank you all so much for watching Royal Sussex. An hour and 21 minutes. That's not bad. Thank you, moderators, for keeping this a safe space. And also, thank you all for your memberships and your comments. I haven't had a chance to look at very many comments lately, but I'm going to try to do that soon. Go through some comments and reply whenever possible or necessary. But yeah, so thank you all very much. I've had fun tonight, and we will do this again tomorrow. Tomorrow. I love your tomorrow. You're only a day away. Heather Stroud, thank you so much for being here. Okay, see you. Love you guys. Good night.